All right, whoop whoop everybody. Welcome to our Monday edition of Live Painting and Chill with me, Shovel of Precious Juggalos, down here in the Juggalo dungeon. I'm starting a little early today. I'm a dad, and I have dad stuff to do this evening, so I need to be out of here by 5 o'clock. So we're starting early, but we're still doing it. So if nobody's here for the first 30 minutes, so goes it. I'll be here anyway. So first and foremost, the big question will be, what flavor is Shovel going to drink today? Well, let me tell you something, brother. We're gonna go with a Faygo Orange. How about that? A little something. Oh, also, there was a hiss. That's good. That's good. On this screen here, you could see our subscriber goal here on YouTube was 500. Hey, guess what happened the other day? We broke 500, and we're currently at 515 subscribers, and I couldn't be more excited. I know I don't seem it. You know, I'm ecstatic. I'm elated. I'm just old. So, this is what an excited Shovel looks like. Can't thank you all enough. 515 subscribers as of this minute. That's awesome. I appreciate everybody. That being said, if you're watching this now and you enjoy watching a weird dude in his 40s painting things with Juggalo faces, like cherubs, or like precious moments, things like that, like and subscribe. I do this every day. We live stream every day, and it's not just Juggalo stuff. I also make Garbage Pail Kid custom pieces. Look at that. Let's get to a better camera. Isn't she beautiful? Yep. That's Cannibal Sue. She's actually an ongoing project. I decided I'm not quite done with her, even though I said I was the other day. But, you know, so it goes. Whoop, whoop. It's up to me to decide. Let's take our first Faygo break of the day. Faygo Orange. Delicious. And that's how we start, ladies and gentlemen. So what are we doing? Not only is it the beginning of a new week, it's the beginning of a new project. Because, well, for one thing, I've got commissions that are coming in. One actually arrived over the weekend that I'm going to be working on, potentially starting today. And another one is coming in the next couple of days that I'll be working on stream as well. So there's that. But, let's take off the Faygo break. It's over. Let's get to work. One other thing that just arrived today, this is pretty exciting. If you know anything about me or what I do or, you know, anything, I have a signature that is a show me your butthole pieces. Basically, it's Precious Moments holding a sign that says show me your butthole. This is going to be one of them. I haven't done this design before. I'm excited to do this design because the implications here are breathtaking. Obviously, you can see it's the scene of a little boy proposing to a little girl. He's got himself a ring and everything. His sign says, please check yes or no. That sign will soon say, show me your butthole. And we're going to just nix that ring entirely. And yeah, so it'll just be a little feller showing a little sign to a little lady. Of course, they'll both be juggaloed as well. But yeah, that'll be happening here very, very soon. And I'm excited to do this one. I think this will be our next big one that everybody gets excited about, because I'm excited about it. So there's that. We won't be starting on that today, though. I talked before about the commission work that is coming in. This is one of them. This little girl, little lady, that is holding another sign. This will not be a show me your butthole. This is actually going to be a custom piece that's going to be based upon an actual person an actual Juggalo. Let me pull up a picture here real quick. Okay, where am I? That's how you can tell I'm old. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's how you can really tell I'm old. Alright, so here we go. So this is our reference photo. I realize the focus isn't great on camera. It's a much cleaner picture in person. But the goal is to take this Juggalo fella in this picture and custom paint this little lady to match the face paint as best as I can. I don't have a lot of forehead to work with here, but I also noticed that his face paint extends down his neck, which also isn't available to me with this figurine. But we're going to make it work somehow or another, for sure. And then the sign that he's holding there, we're going to try to convert it in a way that can fit in this format, this size. So that's the goal. This is probably the most difficult custom I've been asked to do. Because this one is based on an actual person, and that's another degree of difficulty. So yeah, that'll be tough. So stand by. I'll be working on that on the live stream for sure. I like to stream my commissions so that the commissioner can actually kind of monitor progress and join the live stream if they please, and then they can have a little bit of input along the way if there's any elements that they specifically want, or really just to fall in love with the piece and see the process. That's a thing, 100%. Take a quick Fago break again. Well, I had hoped that at this point some people would have joined. I know I've started a little early, and that can throw some people off, but that's okay. We'll just continue on. You know anything about this channel? This is basically how the channel started. Me painting by myself, and hoping that someday somebody would watch. And eventually, we've built up a pretty decent little audience around here. But I have to go ahead and just screw it up by showing up early, unannounced. Actually, before we do anything, let me take a quick moment and just clean my work surface a little bit. A little grungy, a little grimy. Been doing a lot of work down here, and it shows. Actually, I didn't do any work down here this weekend. I had intended to, but as it turns out, I wasn't feeling very good, so I spent the bulk of Sunday in bed, and I spent the bulk of Saturday enjoying the holiday that is Star Wars Day. So I did not get any painting done, and I kind of feel bad about that because there is so much I need to be working on. But, such is life, and I need to enjoy my own life. I did get a new trash can. If you watch my videos, pretty excited about this. It's nice and slim, fits right under my desk, and it takes the place of a little plastic tub that I had under there that was not a trash can, and didn't function that great. Alright. So here we are. It is 4:11 p.m. I typically start at 4:30. So this is Cannibal Sue. I think I already, I kind of introed her at the beginning there. So as it turns out, there's a Facebook group that I'm part of called Altered Moments. And they're actually doing a, every month they do a friendly competition that people are welcome to join. And in that competition, you alter precious moments to fit a theme. And the theme this time around is 80s, 90s. And what is more 80s, 90s than Garbage Pail Kids? So I thought I was done with this, but I wasn't entirely satisfied with the firewood. I just don't think there was enough of it. So I've actually sculpted some more, and I was going to add those in. If I could remember where all the different pieces go. Oh, that might go there. Yeah, that's where that one goes. And some of them were just kind of too short, so they didn't really show up very well after I added the fire. So I wanted to add some more that were a little longer and just more firewood because there were just so many gaps. So yeah, after I do that, then I really am going to be done. I promise. I promise, I promise. I will not mess with her ever again. I will clear coat her, and I will be satisfied with her. And I will enter her in the contest, and I'll let you know when I win. Because I feel pretty good about this one. I think a lot of people will like this creation. Alright. Cleaned up my little paint cup holder thingy. We're going to paint the wood brown before we glue it on. Actually, I say that I should probably make sure my super glue didn't completely dry up. It might have. So I had this problem where the cap actually got stuck on the squirty tubey thing, and so I had to cut the cap off so I could continue to use the glue, which obviously exposes the glue to air, which causes the glue to dry, yada yada yada. My glue dried up. So that's no bueno. Oh, another thing I did this weekend while I was out and about doing stuff. Remember this thing? A long time ago I was painting on this thing. But I didn't want it to say Precious Moments anymore. I wanted it to be crossed out and change it to Juggalos. Well, I think I finally got the metallic paint that should be a decent match. So I can finally finish that project that's been on my desk for, the better part of 4 or 5 months. So that'll be nice. It's always nice to finish things and get them off the desk. The desk does get cluttered, for sure. And the more the desk is cluttered, the more it kind of becomes a distraction to me. Because I get so... I don't know. There's just so many things on the desk, it occupies my mind. Just got a message from a happy customer. Those are always nice to get. Okay. So let's... Alright, so that's a picture I'll be adding to my happy customers photo album on Facebook here shortly. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Alright, so what we're doing here, real quick, I'm just gonna paint this brown, take it to Brown Town, Brown University. Tell you one thing that we won't plug is UPS. That brown, it's not a brown that I'm friends with. That brown has broken a lot of my pieces. I don't appreciate that about that brown. Alright, so there's that. Okay, so I need that to dry. What I need is another paper towel. I tell you what, happy messages from customers are some of the most satisfying things ever. So Amanda Lynn, if you ever watch this, thank you for the thank you. And for the support all this time. She was one of my my first and most active followers on Facebook. So I'm really glad she was able to get one of the most recent buttholes that I painted. She won one of them in an auction. I believe she won the female version with the oh gosh. It was the yellow and black themed sign that was themed after the Ringmaster from the Joker cards. Pretty sure that's the one she got. It was a good one. Yeah, nothing can motivate a guy to want to continue painting more than just happy customer messages. Especially when the alternative is upset customer messages, and those usually come not because of something I've done, but because their piece was broken. Thankfully, that hasn't happened in a while. I've had a real good streak of successful deliveries. Knock on wood or whatever. But part of it also is I've definitely upgraded my packaging and changed a lot of my packing methodology. Like Jurassic Park, spare no expense. And I find that it's better to spend money on those things instead of trying to replace the irreplaceable. Because that's ultimately what it comes down to. Every single piece I do is a one of one, so to try to replace one that's been broken is very difficult. Even though you may think, oh, well, Shovel, you just have to find the same piece and just paint it the same way. Yes, but it's not that easy. Also, it's not always that easy to find the same source piece at a cheap enough price point where I'm not, losing an arm and a leg in producing the piece. There are a lot of vendors out there that still seem to think that precious moments are super valuable. I'm here to tell you they are not. In fact, I think the only reason why the market has gone up recently is because so many people are buying precious moments to repaint precious moments. because it's now a trending activity. Which is cool, but it's also like when the young up-and-comers find your favorite dive bar and they start coming to it, and it stops being your favorite dive bar because it's not your quiet little hidey hole. Dang kids. Whoa. Excuse me. Still dealing with allergies over here. Well, it is almost 4:30, so we might start to see some of the regular crowd shuffling in. Speaking of your favorite secret dive bar. So maybe soon I won't be painting all by myself. It's weird, because sometimes it's nice to be kind of unbothered. Then it's also nice to be around the crowd that draws this stream, or that this stream draws. That's how you say that. That's how you use words. I've become rather fond of the people that come to this live stream. Definitely a highlight of my day, hanging out with, well, pretty much everybody that's ever contributed. Really had a nice troll-free zone. It's just been just very supportive people here on YouTube. YouTube.com. YouTube.comrade. Am I right? Oh, what is he saying? He does. Oh, he's just rambling. Just babbling. Babbling to himself. Alright, those are all pretty well painted. They're at least the color brown. I'm going to take a quick Fago break. You can look at my face while I do it. Okay. Alright, so should I clean the poo off my fingers? Probably. I get the feeling if I don't, I will be shocked and horrified when a giant brown fingerprint ends up on Cannibal Sue's face. Even though I'm well aware of the fact that there is glue on my fingers, it's still surprises me every time a paint transfer occurs. Why? Well, sometimes, smart as I am just a big dumb dummerson. Okay, make one more alcohol wipe. Should get my fingers relatively clean. Clean enough to trust them to touch Cannibal Sue anyway. Hopefully. Famous last words, am I right? Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Alright, so let's get my knife here. We're gonna see if cutting end off. Oh, see you later. Seeing if that will be sufficient. To make my super glue useful again. Oh, okay. There we go. Let's see if that works. Let's just try to get a little squirt of glue out, and it worked. All right. So now it's a matter of matching the little notches up with it. Yeah, that's the right one there. I tell you what, after this, I think I'm going to be putting my super glue down for a while. I feel like I've done entirely too much with my super glue lately. It definitely goes right there. You have to try to figure out which one isn't that one. Let's see. Yep, I think that's the right one for there. Oh, so much super glue. And I think I just... Nope. Oh, wait, did I? I don't think that was it. Hey, Silver! What's up, my friend? Thought I was done with this piece, but I decided it needed a little bit more firewood. And there goes my dog. I think that's where that one goes. Hey, certain shade of green. Good to see you as well. Here, let me give that to and live style rewind. Hey, the gang's all here. Oh, that was in the general chat. After I banned him, Discord automatically deleted everything that he had posted. So yeah, you won't be able to read back and see what he was posting. But he had been kind of a problem child for a little bit. We were kind of keeping our eyes on him. And kind of crossed a line, and we had to drop the old ban hammer. Yeah, my comment, it should still be in general chat. The long and short of it, oh, what not to do? Well, don't send private messages to underage members of the Discord. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Don't send private messages to underage members of the Discord server that are of a grooming nature. Hey, Moon Crater, whoop whoop to you as well.
Whoop whoop!
There you go. So I know I told you all I was done with this one. I was, but then the more I looked at it, the less I liked the firewood where I left it off. So I'm adding a little bit more firewood just to kind of flesh the piece out a little bit. There, I think that's where that one went. Yeah, Silver, I think you're smart enough to know not to do stuff like that. So so no worries. It's nothing I think you're going to have a problem with. But do know that we do care and we do monitor. Woo! I think that one goes there. I think so. Problem was I molded some of these before I baked them. But I didn't mark them. And I think I put that in the wrong spot. There we go. So now it's just a little problematic trying to piece this puzzle back together. But yeah, overall, I'm feeling really good about this piece. Really good. And just a little word of warning to everyone. I do have to end the stream a little early today. Excuse me. One of my daughters has a concert, and obviously that's more important than screwing around with this stuff. So at 5 o'clock, I will be cutting out a little early. Just FYI. Yeah, it's a shame that stuff like that happens, Silver, but you know, it's the nature of the world. And sometimes it's not even necessarily that people are bad, it's just people sometimes are just real stupid. If I'm totally being honest. Absolutely. I also want to make sure I encourage my daughters in whatever creative endeavors they have, because it's important. The arts are important. Yeah, that's what we're talking about from the Discord server. Yep. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That looks just generally a lot more full with firewood. Looks a lot more like the original card. So I'm happy about that. And let's just keep moving. Keep doing what I'm doing. Oh, man, this piece is going to be so high risk in shipping. Like, I can't imagine this surviving in spite of how much I pack it. It's just so many opportunities to break. But I'm willing to try, because I'm sure there's somebody out there that's going to want this. No, this is actually not a commission. This is something I started just out of my own interest. And now it's actually going to be entered into a contest. There's a Facebook group I'm part of that is all about repainting and changing Precious Moments pieces. And the theme for this month's contest is 80s and 90s. And what is more mid-late 80s, early 90s than Garbage Pail Kids? Am I right? I do have a commission I will be starting on probably tomorrow. And I'll show you here. I'll show you it in just a moment. Let me just glue this last stick on here. All right. All right, so that's going to be drying for a minute. Yes, I will. Good question. I cover everything I paint with a UV protectant clear coat. Because I never know, how these will be displayed. They could be exposed to the sun, and the sun obviously has different effects on different things. So want these to be protected as best as they can be. And this one, I might actually do a good coat of Mod Podge over it first before I do the UV clear coat. Just to kind of put a little binding on it, since there are so many little pieces that could potentially fall off. All right, while I hold that up and let it dry, I'll show you the commission that I'll be working on here soon. So this one is one that was sent to me by a customer. He actually wants this one painted to look like an actual person. Let me show you the pictures real quick. So he wants his Precious Juggalo to be modeled after... Sorry, I can't hit the... focus on the camera while I'm holding this other thing. But anyway, you can kind of see. There, that's kind of in focus. So basically rendering this fella's face paint onto that Precious Moment, and then copying the sign that he's holding onto the sign that she's holding. So it's going to be kind of complicated. I haven't really, I haven't really done one that's based on an actual person. Well, I say that. Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope aside, the difference there is their face paints are so like, I don't know, kind of commercial, kind of well-known, and kind of simple, to be honest. And the face paint that will be going on here is very individual, very unique, and it's kind of like a fingerprint, trying to replicate a fingerprint. But I'm willing to give it a shot. So yeah, I'll probably start on that one tomorrow, and then I've got another commission that is... It's going to actually require 2 pieces. And they're both on the way. And what's going to happen is I'm going to have to... It's one of the... like the buttholes that I've painted before, where it's the boy or girl that's standing by the easel. It's going to be one of those, except I'm cutting the figure out of it and replacing it with a different Precious Moments figurine. and then modifying all of it. So that'll be a big one too. The commissions are getting a lot more difficult, but it's cool. It's nice to be challenged. It's nice to I don't know, it's nice to be able to like spread my wings, I guess, to flex and learn new things, and have customers that trust me to not screw it up in the meantime. So yeah, so that'll be going on. But until then, we're finishing up this thing. So, ooh, holding it upside down with wet super glue may have been a bad idea. Some of it ran down. That's okay. We can fix it with a little bit of paint. Yeah, that's still tacky. There, how about that? We'll let it dry there. And take another quick Faygo break. It is 4:48. Like I said, I have to leave right at 5 o'clock, so we've got about 10 minutes. But in the meantime, this is Cannibal Sue. After adding a little bit more firewood, a little more lumber, I think it looks a lot more like flames coming off of wood. Before, there was most of the firewood was kind of behind the flames, and so it wasn't a great look overall. But now I think it's a very, very good look. And I also, you can kind of see the like boiling, bubbly water that I was trying to create. So that's kind of a good shot of that too. I think it turned out pretty well. Yeah, so feeling good about that one. I think it's got a good shot of winning the contest. Yeah. You know, it's funny that you say that, Silver. I don't know if I've shown you this. So look at this little guy. This is a little, what's it called? Not lead. That's not a Faygo break anymore either. But yeah, so this is a little metal figurine that I've been working on, kind of off camera. So that's my little Jason. It's got a ways to go, but the mask, I think, looks pretty sick. I think I got it pretty good, considering how small it is. So yeah, I've done one too. Pewter, yeah, hey, pondfish. Look at you coming out of nowhere with the right terminology. Welcome.
Woo, woo!
Welcome to a Precious Juggalo stream. Thank you for being here, and thank you for thinking of the word I couldn't think of. I need you to hang out more often, because I forget words like that all the time. Alright, good. It's not gluing itself to this cup. Okay, so it is 6:50. This needs to dry. I'm huffing a lot of fumes right now, so that's probably need to not do that before I drive to my daughter's concert. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping it up here. Thank you to Silver and Certain Shade and Moon Crater, and I believe Live Style Rewind was here as well, if she's not still here. Pondfish, thank you for showing up out of nowhere and joining in. Love you for that. If you could give me a quick thumbs up on this video, that would be very helpful. Big news, I had the goal of 500 subscribers. Had a big influx of subscribers. I'm up to 515 now, so that's awesome. Super excited about that. If you're not already subscribed, please do. And yeah, give me a thumbs up on this one if you can. I know, Silver, I'm working on it though. I actually, I've ordered some new equipment, so this will probably start looking nicer soon. And I know Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube. YouTube kind of favors quality. So the better quality I can present this stream in, the better they'll promote it for me. So yeah, so that's something I'm working on. I also think I'm gonna start doing dual streaming, where I can stream to both YouTube and Facebook at the same time, because I have a much bigger following on Facebook, and it's very difficult to get them to make the journey over to YouTube for whatever reason. So hopefully that's a way that we can kind of get around that. But yeah, so that's kind of behind the scenes things that I'm working on. I'm also replacing this camera that we're looking at right now with hopefully a better one, and yeah, improving my lighting rig here in the next couple of days too. So it's all good stuff, and it's all because of you guys. You guys are watching, and you guys are interacting, and it just encourages me, and it makes me want to keep getting better. So we are. So yeah, so that's what's happening. So yeah, like and subscribe here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. I am on Reddit. Everywhere I am Precious Juggalos. But if you want to talk to me, my name is Shovel, and I'm always willing to chat. Just shoot me a message, and I will answer it promptly, unless I'm streaming. But yeah. So thanks again to all of y'all for hanging out. Big whoop whoop to everybody, for sure. I'll be back again tomorrow. I stream every day here on YouTube, Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Little outside of the schedule today. I'll be outside of the schedule on Wednesday as well. It's the end of the school year, so there's a lot of concerts. So I'll be starting hopefully at 4 on Wednesday and leaving at 5 again. But yeah, that's where we're at. So love you all so much. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for just generally being super supportive. Y'all are the reason why I keep doing it, and I can't thank you enough for that. So there you go. There's our Monday stream. Thanks again. Wise words of the day. Definitely prioritize. My daughter's concert is definitely worth altering my schedule a little bit. So thanks for being willing to work with me on that. All right. That's it. For real. Love you guys. I'll see you later.